I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
And this is Loco by the band Cold Chamber. This is for the big homie Jehill Ferger. Jehill. Shout out to the big homie. For timely topical political commentary, you can hit us up in Middle America with Vin and Sori. This is interesting because I knew a girl that was a big Cold Chamber fan in high school.
Oh, really?
I never listened to them. Not once.
Why? She didn't try to show it to you?
If it's not, well, she was a big Slipknot person. But she was like, yeah, cool. We're just starting to talk. She was like, yeah, Cold Chamber's cool. I was like, yeah. Korn, Slipknot. That's all I listened to. And Seven Dust. And Incubus had this song called Pardon Me. And then obviously Mudvayne came around. But Cold Chamber, I don't know. I think that there was a girl bassist in the band.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember that one of my friends from high school was, they would like use the word loco a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that? And then they said, oh, it's just another way of saying, I guess it's a Spanish way of saying crazy, I think.
Does it start with, yeah, loco is crazy.
Yeah. But is it Spanish?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. And I just remember it being said a lot. So.
There's this song.
Maybe it came from this song.
Yeah.
Maybe you listened to this one. I have no clue.
Esta loca, loca. Nah, I'll tell you the rest of the song. Jay probably knows it. If you, dear listener, would like a song reviewed, it's very simple. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon, where you can meet all the amazing Alliance people. You'll see a couple Alliance songs later on today. But if you're a filthy capitalist, isolationist, individualist like Sori, and you read a bunch of Ayn Rand, then you can take the option that Jehill chose.
I'll say it again. You know what you want.
$125 gets you hop, skipping, and a jump straight to the top of the line, and this is what happened with the big homie Jehill. So with that, we will listen to Loco. Actually, it's Loco by Cold Chamber. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Lyrics.
love when first I don't know what we're talking about, so I have no clue about the lyrics. Even when I tried to read the lyrics, I still didn't know what we were talking about. But this was like, it was very heavy, very chaotic. I love that. I love the, I don't know how else to say it, but some metal just has like a very immature feel to it that I like. So yes, I was a giant fan. Finally something to headbang to, I think. So is this band still around, or they fell off?
I doubt very, very highly. I don't think they're still around.
I can see how she likes Slipknot and this. I would like Slipknot.
Well, this
Just yelling. Oh man.
Yeah, these guys. Let's see. It says the two decided to create Cold Chamber. They disbanded in 2003 after 10 years together, then reunited from 2011 to 2016. And I'm assuming they're done now.
Oh.
Although it says, yeah, the last thing was 2015-16. So I think they're officially.
Okay, well, it was very fun.
Officially disbanded at this point.
It was extremely fun. So. Steamroller, the lyrics were it was just the same thing.
Well, remember, I told you, like, the new metal era, everything was dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Everything was that was that some variation of the blind riff.
It sounded like, to me, like what I got, like from what I saw of the lyrics, it just kind of felt like it was just like basically what the song did. It just comes barreling.
It sounded a lot like Static X.
It sounded like something, but I didn't know what it was.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna pull up Push It. And then think about the guy's vocal style, and then listen to Push It. It's like even the riff. I don't know which one came first between them and Static X. I'm not sure, but but again, like during the new metal era, there was so much overlap. Remember when we went to the Static X show? Don't you remember?
Yeah, we interviewed. We did an interview on that.
Okay, so here's Static X. Well, hold on. Listen to the chorus. And then that guy's vocal style, like the.
Well, this one is more crazy than that sounding.
Yes. But his vocal style sounded very similar to that guy's vocal style. And again, I don't know which band came out first. Like, it's not necessarily a criticism. It's just like, this is what I mean. Like, during the new metal era, there was not a lot of variation in, like, what you would, you know, now song like a band like Lamb of God is very different from Slipknot, is very different from. But at the time in the new metal era, like a lot of the bands were they just sounded, very much similar to each other. Okay, so and then you had the chunky riff and the drop D stuff and all that jazz.
Fun. Just fun.
But that's the thing. Like
this one would be fun to mosh around with.
Exactly.
Like, each other.
Exactly. It's like when we started listening to new metal, like people were like, "Oh, it's not real metal." Blah blah blah. I'm like, man, shut up! Y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
See, if I was you, I would go into every single mosh pit.
Well, I wanted to see the band. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I didn't really. We were in the Bronx. There was enough violence. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
I'm saying now.
Oh.
Or is it because some of these kids are little? Like some of these teenagers are like.
Well, yeah, and I'm not gonna leave you among a sea of friggin', men.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate because.
I'm not doing that.
It looks like it'd be so fun. See, I wouldn't do it because there's too many things that could upset me and offend me, and I know that. Like
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go out and have to go mosh and then some dude makes a mistake and then I'm not leaving you around a bunch of dudes. No way, it'll never happen.
Oh man,
that was a point of new metal.
Think,
it was just fun. It was just.
I never thought this. I never used to, but I do now. Like I think that in heaven there's going to be like all kinds of different musical styles there, and like, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be in this section moshing around.
Yeah, well, we did a Bible boogie on it. We did a Bible boogie about moshing in the New World or something like that, and how Zechariah like literally talks about Jesus like swirling around and moshing and all that. Really interesting stuff. So yeah, like this song right here, like
Steamroller rolling through my head said, attached to Loco, power up, pull through the system, out to the right, said in my light, lock down the generator on. Man, screw down, use the system, use the main plan, full power up to. Yeah, I think the point, man, don't fuck with me. Like, I think that he's basically saying I'm crazy and I'm going all out. So,
yeah.
Lyrically, it said what it said musically. Like I said, I didn't read the lyrics and I was way too much into the excitement of the sound.
It's probably,
like, lyrically and musically, they meshed them perfectly.
Yeah, they're probably talking about using the, mechanisms or machines to talk about the societal system. And like being outside of society and being considered crazy.
That's not how I took it.
From a societal perspective is probably what he's talking about. Me loco means I'm crazy.
I'm crazy.
Yeah. I'm crazy. Which is probably why that girl liked that song, because I never heard her say anything else from that beat from Cold Chamber. That's the only thing she was Spanish. So all she would talk about was that song. I bet you anything it was just because they said that phrase in the chorus and she's Spanish. Like honestly, like Slipknot, she knew that record back to front, like back every single lyric, everything. And then, all she listened to was Slipknot and some Metallica. Like she gave me her little mixtape. Like it even had Biggie on it, but there was no Cold Chamber on it. Like this is the only song that she listened to, and I'm pretty sure it's just because they had that Spanish record. I tell you what, like Puerto Ricans, man, they're very, very, very proud of being Puerto Rican and Spanish. Good Lord. We were in English class one time. This girl was like, "We have the best hospitals, the best is." I was like, "You're in a second world country. Like, what are you talking about?" I got in trouble with that situation. But she's like, "So Jamaica has better hospitals?" I said, "We're in America, bitch." It was a good retort. Good job, whoever you are. Yeah. So yeah, like this is like a good live song where you party, you're jumping around. Like they're not really attempting to make some giant. Although, like I said, I think they're using the term system here. That they're using mechanisms like a generator and things like that, and screws and the main plan and the power. I think all of that is talking about the actual system that they're in and how they're outside of it and they're crazy.
Yeah, could be.
And then there was a very big.
It was just lock down. If you lock down the generator on and use the main full power, like everything is going on 10. Right.
Yeah, and that's the thing, that there is a reason that like new metal mosh pits used to be crazy. Because there's no build up, there's no like, it's just dun 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 dun.
Oh, like, the minute the song started, I was like, I'm in.
Yeah, like that's why it got so popular, and that's why it left so quickly. It was just because the emphasis was on getting like straight to the point. Like now, we've listened to thousands of songs. Literally, it's like. The majority of the classical metal, like, it takes you a while to get there. Like, it takes a while for the whole thing to happen.
See,
whereas new metal was just like, we're gonna strip everything down and we're just gonna get to the husk of, like Dave Mustaine probably could have written like 20 new metal albums in 3 years, like, just because of what he does. And like there's so many riffs that he does that are just like, okay, I'm gonna do this for 20 seconds, which would have been a new metal song and sold 1 million records, like in 3 minutes. That's what it was. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead. What were we gonna say?
I'm listening to you, but I don't remember what I was gonna say now because I was following your train of thought.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what I was gonna say. For me, I'll tell you guys a secret that probably Vin would tell me not to say. But I like that I have controls on my headphones because sometimes I think a song sucks so badly, and I do give poor ratings when I think it sucks badly. I turn that shit right down.
Yeah.
Right down, so I don't have to hear much of it.
Yeah.
But when I hear a song like this, I wish our entire studio was soundproof and that it was playing loud in here because I hold my headphones. I wanted to bang up against you. There was just too much with holding this. Yeah, so. But I would turn this up.
That's the effect. I'm very surprised.
I did turn it way up in my headphones.
I'm very surprised I've never seen this band live because the Tattoo the Earth show had Mudvayne, Hatebreed, Nothing Face.
They performed at the Ozfest.
Slipknot. I've never been to an Ozfest before. That's probably why. Probably never been on. So 1997. There you go, man. There you go.
Yeah, so this is...
and that song is what the album started out with. So...
Yes.
Bang, right there. And they did the We're Crazy thing really good. And then they had a girl bassist. So that was different.
That's cool, yep.
That was different.
Wow, it's weird. When you look at that person's hand, it looks like they only had 4 fingers, but they didn't. They had 5. Obviously...
I want that girl's guitar. Look at that.
Obviously, then why don't you just get it?
Because I want to make sure it's got that Evertune.
Oh yeah, I know. That's really cool. So for me, there's a 10. I loved it.
This is a 7.5 for me.
Can you give it a 7.5? When I hear you give this a 7.5 and I gave it a 10, I feel like...
You feel like what?
You think we'll ever be on the same page and stuff?
I'm looking at this live show right now. Watch what happens to this
I feel
crowd.
misunderstood.
Watch this crowd. She's married to somebody from Seven Dust, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah. She's like an actual legitimate bassist. Look at her.
It's funny because you'd think they'd be
What?
in the same band. But then...
No, I think they met on tour.
Oh. Look at them. People's crowd surf. It's so funny to me. These people had weird hair.
Everybody had weird hair in the new metal days, man.
I'm gonna start.
Yeah, watch. It's about to pop off.
There it is.
Watch.
Yes! Yes!
Look.
Yeah, there they are. Yep. They're not actually as crazy as I thought they were gonna be, the crowd.
Well, they were like a side stage. Anyway, nobody cares. So there you go. New metal days. You had a lot of fun back in the new metal days. You had a lot of fun.
Well,
Good stuff.
there you have it.
Good stuff.
I'll live it out now.
Cold Chamber-Loco, ladies and gentlemen. Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone.